What's up, y'all? Welcome to 7 Minutes with Breeze. Today we are going to talk about depression. And before I begin, I just want to give a disclaimer. I am not a licensed professional. This video, just like any other video, I am strictly speaking from experience, directly or indirectly. I am not trying to diagnose anyone. But if you feel what I'm saying in this video, maybe I'm speaking to you. I don't want to just talk about any depression because depression has levels. Some people can get themselves out of depression, but some people may need to seek a licensed professional. But today I'm going to talk about something that I call functional depression. What's functional depression? You're still going about your day, you're still getting things done, you're still going to work, you may socialize with your family and friends only because they expect that out of you. Or you may have already limited your socialization. You may have fallen back from a lot of people. You may go to events only because it's expected of you, or you may have completely fell back. You put yourself in a box. You don't want to be bothered. You only do the things that are necessary for your survival, and you've become a robot. It's like you're robotic. You do things because you're already programmed to do it, not because you want to do it, but it's already in your innate ability because you've done it so much. But you don't have that internal joy. You don't have that internal peace that you need or require. And why is that? You may work a job that you don't want to be at, or you may not even have a job. You may be living with someone you don't want to live with, or vice versa. Someone may be living with you when you're just helping them out, but the energy that they're bringing to you is bringing you down. You may not be able to purchase things that you want to purchase. You may not be able to go places that you want to go, or you could just be seasoned. What I mean is, with different seasons, your mood change and you don't realize it, but the weather can definitely bring you down, and you have to be able to recognize those moments where you become down so that you can continue on with your day. You can learn how to have internal peace. Now, I just want to encourage you guys in that way because I know it happens. It's happened to me. I've been a robot. I've been depressed. I've been insane. I've been in situations I didn't want to be in. I live with people I didn't want to live with. I've just not been able to do things that I've wanted to do. But joy is internal. Joy is everlasting. And when you're depressed, you have to be able to speak yourself out of those situations. Imagine yourself out of those situations because people have suffered from a lot worse. I spoke about Harriet Tubman. Y'all know that's my great auntie, twice removed, whatever. But she is inhumane to me. She was enslaved, right? She was in bondage. And things around her did not promote internal joy. Things around her did not promote internal peace. But this lady imagined, she dreamed, she spoke things into existence so that regardless of everything that was going around her, it did not steal her joy. Regardless of everything around her, it did not steal her will to do more, her will to go on, her right to dream. We all have a right to dream. And when we dream, that is the first step to getting out of the situations that we're in. When we're dreaming, that is the start of us planning. You have to plan after you dream. What are you going to do? What is right for you? What can you do now? A lot of us look too far into the future, and so when we start to plan, we can't even see our outcome because we don't utilize the things that are right in front of us, and we become depressed. We say, I don't have this, I don't have that, but we have exactly what we need. You got to think, there was a time when no resources were given. We have the World Wide Web. We have we have access to so much stuff, so much information, and even beyond that, we already have access to our internal peace. We have to start by dreaming. We have to start by imagining. Write your own story. Write it in a third person perspective, but write it at the end you're going to conquer. At the end you're going to win. At the end you're going to succeed. Because a lot of us only see our current situations, and that's why we become depressed. We don't see the outcome. We know what we want, but we don't see the outcome of us doing what we have to do. We don't see the outcome of us just believing in ourselves. As just the situations that we're in is holding us handicapped. Just imagine. That's why prison, jail, it's meant to reform. But do you think it do that? Why doesn't it? Because a lot of men or women, they go in and they don't have the power of dreaming. They don't have the mindset of dreaming. They don't write. They don't talk to anyone about what they're going through and how they're going to overcome it, because they're in these boxes. Imagine being in a hole for days and all you're thinking about is being in that hole. All you're thinking about is being or thinking about what you lack. If you're enslaved, if they were enslaved, all they were thinking about is how they had to work in the sun all day. All they were thinking about is how they had to work for someone else. They were thinking about, some people ran away, but they were recaptured and beat to death. So other slaves were like, I'm not going to do that because I don't want to risk being beat. So even when Harriet Tubman came to free others, some people were so scared of being beat that they drew back, that they didn't go with her. Imagine being so scared of your own success. Imagine being beat. Some of you imagine being beat before you imagine success. You imagine the downfalls before you imagine the positive outcomes. So you don't even tread water. You don't even go towards your success in the least bit, because you've already imagined the worst. You've already put yourself in that negative scenario. What if it doesn't happen? If you think you can or you think you can't, it's true. No matter if you're speaking good into your life, no matter if you're speaking bad into your life, it's gonna come. So you might as well speak the positive. You might as well imagine the positive. And again, we are functionally depressed. We're programmed to do certain things and we just continue to do them. And I just want you all to speak life into your situation. Speak greatness into your situation. Some might call it crazy, but I used to post notes all over my wall, this being one of them. Never be a victim, especially to depression. Find your purpose. Live your life. Whatever it gotta be, you gotta do it. And I didn't read it every day, but it was there. So eventually I was going to have to go back to it. And I was going to have to encourage myself out of these situations. And I just want to encourage you all to do the same thing. And that's 7 minutes, ladies and gentlemen. Have a great day.